Yes, yes. Welcome back to the Bad Guys Podcast. I am your host, King Walker, King of the late night live, as always. We'll get up early one day. We'll get up early one day. Anyway, if you see the title, Soup's on. If you see the thumbnail, Campbell Soup. If you're out in the world, you know what's going on. Campbell Soup anyway. Make sure you guys are liking and subscribing to the podcast, Bad Guys Podcast, on all platforms. That's YouTube, TikTok, Facebook, all that good stuff. Don't forget to hop on that TikTok. I just loaded it like 4 clips. Start going live on that TikTok maybe one day. Anyway, to the show. To the show. Um, like and subscribe. Campbell Soup. Vice President gets caught on tape. It's an hour-long video. They've only really put a certain amount of time out. They haven't put a lot out. I know it's this video and everything is long. Well, we're focusing on these little minutes that we're getting right here. The bioengineered meat made from a printer. I know we're getting that right now, but don't act like that's another thing. Don't act like y'all haven't eaten this. You guys are eating it. You've eaten spaghetti. You've eaten chicken noodle soup. When your mom when you was sick when you was little, that's what you got. When you were sick and little, that's what you got. But when did they start doing the bioengineered? When did they start hitting you with the printer meat? From what I'm seeing, we didn't start getting the printer meat till around 2016, 2007. That's the time I'm getting. I'm gonna play the video of the employee and the vice president video.
Those allegations are now at the center of a lawsuit claiming the company's vice president went on an hour-long tirade attacking the company's products and employees before taking aim at its customers.
And the former employee recorded it all. Eric Erickson shares that recording and what the company is saying about it.
We have shit for poor people. Who buys our shit?
And that's just part of an over an hour-long rant, says former security analyst for Campbell's, Robert Garza of Monroe.
I don't buy Campbell's products barely anymore. So healthy. Now that I know what the in it, even in a can of soup, I look at me, bioengineered meat. I don't want to eat a piece of chicken that came from a 3D printer. You?
The recording allegedly of Campbell's VP and Chief Information Security Officer Martin Bally.
He has no filter.
Bally, along with another supervisor and Campbell Soup Company, named in a lawsuit filed Thursday. The suit claiming Bally made racist remarks, admits to coming to work high, and Garza fired for coming forward.
What do you think about the things that he was saying?
Oh, just pure disgust.
Garza says he usually worked remotely for Campbell's headquarters, based in Camden, New Jersey. But thinking he'd be discussing his salary with Bally, he says the recording taken in person at a restaurant.
They couldn't think for the I'm like, you dumb
Garza says he felt sick after the rant, deciding to go to his direct supervisor in January, keeping the recordings to himself.
He had never had any disciplinary action. They had never written him up for poor work performance.
Garza says no one at Campbell's ever followed up, and it's taken him 10 months to find a new job, calling the way the canned soup company handled it simply terrible.
They have a motto, like we treat you like family, here at Campbell's, come work for us, we treat our employees like family. That's not the case.
We did just receive a statement from Campbell's that says, quote, if accurate, the comments in the recording are unacceptable. They do not reflect our values and the culture of our company. We are actively investigating this matter. We've also reached out directly to Martin Bally. Erica Erickson, Local 4.
Yeah, she done sipped that damn soup. Well, we're not dying. That's the plus. We're not dying. People that's eating that. I haven't eaten Campbell soup in so long, but I'm not gonna act like I haven't. I'm not gonna act like I haven't. I'm not gonna do that. And you shouldn't either, because you've eaten the Campbell soup, but I think of a certain age, we weren't eating the 3D printer meat, but that doesn't mean we weren't eating something bad. That doesn't mean we weren't eating something processed to the point of, but like we're grown now, we're good. That's probably where a lot of our cancer is coming from. But anyway, like I said, they haven't been doing the bioengineered meat in what looks like here 2006, 2007. They haven't been putting it on labels until 2017. They've been starting processing it since 2016. So this isn't new. This isn't this isn't new. This is informing. And did you hear the race part? Of course you hear the race part with the Indians. And they can't. And also they don't forget this. Campbell Soup owns many other brands. So them buying other brands can affect you could be in Campbell Soup every day. You don't even know it. You could be part of the company. You could be part of a lot of bioengineered food, and you don't even know it. All the companies they have bought under their umbrella, so you don't even know. So to sit here and say I ain't eating it, you don't even know. And there's no telling what they were giving you when you was a kid and you were sitting there sick, and your mom said, "Go get some of that chicken noodle soup." Chicken noodle soup was introduced in 1934. So not to go too far back, but what were we eating then? Because it looks like it was made for the Great Depression as an affordable, convenient meal option. So yeah, it was always made for poor people. So it's always been low quality. It's always been low quality. It's just now it's bioengineered.
Campbell's is in hot water after their VP was caught on a hot mic saying that their soups use bioengineered meat and that only poor people eat them. In the recording, he said this.
We have shit for poor people. Who buys our shit? I don't buy Campbell's products barely anymore. It's healthy. Now that I know what the in it, bioengineered meat. I don't want to eat a piece of chicken that came from a 3D printer. You?
If the vice president of the company is talking about his soup this way, I'm never eating it again. But that's my opinion. Let me know what you think about this in the comments, and make sure to follow if you want to get all your news in one place.
All my 80s babies. All my 80s babies. Don't act like you added this like I ain't eat that. You ate them spaghettios. Yeah, don't that's Campbell. Spaghettios. Don't act like you ain't ate these. And like I said, these are not probably not bioengineered, but this is made for poor people. Easy for children to eat with a spoon, settling the not iconic old shape because it's less messy and durable. Come on, man. This used to be 65 cents a can. Motherfuckers used to be 65 cents a can. Remember those little meatballs in there? I knew those broke up a little funny. Pause. I knew those broke up a little funny. Yeah, we to say it's made for poor people, it's not that bad because we if you really do your history, it's always been like I said, made chicken noodle soup was made for the Great Depression. This is not high grade. That's not the problem. It's the bioengineered, the 2016, 2017 type stuff. That's the problem.
I keep telling y'all, stop eating these processed foods. It's going to mess around and send you to your maker. So apparently the truth about Campbell Soup is out. And allegedly they've been selling chicken that ain't chicken. You heard what I just said? The chicken that they're putting in the soup, allegedly that chicken is not chicken. Matter of fact, look at this shit. Listen to this shit.
Poor people. Who buys our shit?
You heard that?
I don't buy Campbell's products
Listen.
barely anymore. So healthy. Now that I know what the in it. Even in can of soup, I look at it. Look at me. Bioengineered meat.
You hear that?
I don't want to eat a piece of chicken that came from a 3D printer.
If you heard that video, he said, allegedly, that he doesn't want anything that came out of a 3D printer. Allegedly, he said the chicken is bioengineered meat. And to top it off, he said their products are for poor people. And that was the vice president of Campbell's. That tells you everything you need to know about how they feel about you. It may look like chicken. It may taste like chicken. But you heard what he said. They're saying that that rant was well over an hour long. So you know he had way more to say than that. Do what you want to do with that information. I'm out.
That's a whole fact. That thing was a long video that we haven't heard yet. We just hearing this little part right here. And what he's saying is might not always be in the know. So, but check your can. But check your can. Here's the thing. I'm not mad at Campbell's because they're not lying. They're not lying to you. They're showing you what's on here. They're not. Oh no, this and that. No, they're telling you. They're telling you. Hey, we serving you this. We serving you this, man. We serving. So what are we gonna do? We done eating it? Are we done eating it? Well, I have, like I said, I haven't eaten in a while. So does it really affect the shelves? From what I'm seeing, well, people got their videos and do their thing, but
Hey fuckers, you're in luck. It's 2 for 3 on Campbell's. They're on sale. I guess nobody wants their bioengineered bullshit for the day, huh?
that's a whole fact. You might want that. We done with it. We done with it, y'all.
Hey, I'm at Sam's Club, and look, pallets of 3D chicken soup. And it's $12.98. So if you're in the market for all that chicken soup, 3D chicken soup from Campbell, y'all, it's right here waiting for you at Sam's Club. Y'all have a great day.
Is the shelves really packed? Is the shelves really packed, y'all? With this 3D meat? Is the shelves really packed on, or is she capping? But like I said, I don't pay attention to that part. But yeah, like, does this affect the sales just for now? Is it just trending? Are y'all gonna stop eating it this week? What's up? Or you're just gonna stop eating it now? Like I said, they have other companies under the umbrella they can just toss. They can just toss this stuff that y'all not eating it. You could be getting they could be getting you could be getting this in your fast food, in your dine in. I don't want to put no names out there. I know companies that possibly could be using this, but they put out a statement. Of course they did. Of course they put out a statement. Uh-uh. Are we? Is this the only company? Of course not. We're not. This ain't nothing new. And then, like I said, Campbell's, they're not lying to you. It's on the back of the can. It's on the back of the can. It's right there for you. This is the back of a can of your soup. I never checked the Campbell's label before because I trusted it. Well, I don't know why you would do some silly shit like that. But anyway, not again. What is the bioengineered stuff? Corn, soy, wheat, and GMOs too? Ugh, yeah. You don't know what you eat, man. You have no idea what you're eating. And they ain't lying to you. It's right there for you. They ain't hiding nothing from you. I like that. I like that part. Can't get no ain't no lawsuit. Oh, your only lawsuit is the employee, not us. We can't sue them. It's right there. They told you. They told you, man. Hold on, I got. Got another video, man, from somebody else. Pretty good. Eating this bioengineered. Crazy. Don't feed your kids no more spaghetti-o. No.
Have you guys seen this? So what happens when a Campbell Soup VP goes full meltdown, trashes the soup as shit for poor people, drops racist bombs, admits he clocks in blazed, and then fires the guy who reported it? Buckle up. This one's spicy. Let's roll the tape.
A former Campbell Soup Company employee is taking legal action against the food giant, and he's making some explosive allegations about one of its top executives. Good evening, and thanks for joining us at 6. I'm Ty Steele.
I'm Kimberly Gill. Those allegations are now at the center of a lawsuit claiming the company's vice president went on an hour-long tirade attacking the company's products and employees before taking aim at its customers.
And the former employee recorded it all. Eric Erickson shares that recording and what the company is saying about it.
We have shit for poor people. Who buys our shit?
And that's just part of an over an hour-long rant, says former security analyst for Campbell's, Robert Garza of Monroe.
I don't buy Campbell's products barely anymore. So healthy. Now that I know what the in it. Even in a can of soup, I look at it. Look at me. Bioengineered meat. I don't want to eat a piece of chicken that came from a 3D printer.
The recording allegedly of Campbell's VP and Chief Information Security Officer Martin Bally.
He has no filter.
Bally, along with another supervisor and Campbell's Soup Company, named in a lawsuit filed Thursday. The suit claiming Bally made racist remarks, admits to coming to work high, and Garza fired for coming forward.
What do you think about the things that he was saying?
Oh, just pure disgust.
Garza says he usually worked remotely for Campbell's headquarters based in Camden, New Jersey. But thinking he'd be discussing his salary with Bally, he says the recording taken in person at a restaurant.
They couldn't think for the like
the Indians they bleeping out.
Garza says he felt sick after the rant, deciding to go to his direct supervisor in January, keeping the recordings to himself.
He had never had any disciplinary action. They had never written him up for poor work performance.
Garza says no one at Campbell's
Did y'all see that the Campbell Soup VP just got caught on a secret recording saying their food is made with bioengineered meat? It's not healthy, and get this, poor people are the only ones who buy it. You see, This is how these big time CEOs talk when there's no cameras around. This is how they think. They don't understand people. They don't eat the stuff they sell. They don't go live. They don't answer comments, right? They don't go TikTok. They don't go on Instagram. They don't even go in the stores. They don't step 1 foot on the farm, right? You see me in the picker. These executives are not talking to everyday people. They don't care about everyday people. That's the truth. And this is why I've been preaching the same message for years. Like, real food comes from real people, family owned, no investors, like my family's business. No weird fillers, no bioengineered meat coming out of a 3D printer, no glyphosate pesticides on any of our crops. When you support good foods and family businesses like us, you're not supporting a $1 billion boardroom, okay, with the laughs. You're supporting a family business, a family that you see in the community. Comments on, right? So if you want real protein, real nutrition, real transparency, stop expecting it from corporations who don't even eat their own products. Go with real food. Go with good foods.
I appreciate that, man. I appreciate that, and I probably agree. So yeah, like I said, Campbell Soup. I think this will be a developing story. Like I said, they only put a few seconds, a few minutes out of this video. It's an hour long, maybe even 2 hour long. They say it's an hour long. So we'll get more into that soon. Of course, you know me, Bad Guys Podcast. Make sure you guys like and subscribe. We'll always do our thing. We'll always be here. We will stay on this story. I got a feeling there's more to come. Like I said, there's umbrella companies to this story. There's umbrella companies to this company, Campbell Soup. There's more to it. And like I said, don't act like you don't eat it. You've eaten SpaghettiOs. I don't want to hear that. You giving your kid this. You've given your child this. You've given your child this when he thought he was sick or whatever. And it's on the back. It's on the back. It's on the back of the can. It is. Yes, it is. That being said, make sure you guys liking and subscribing. I'm not too far behind with another episode. I'm not gonna lie to you. If you're watching live, make sure you guys liking and subscribe at Spotify, TikTok, Facebook, Instagram. I'm King Walker. Bad guys out.